Educate yourself out of mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. Have no fear for atomic energy. Mankind cannot change the time. Have love and respect for your fellow man and environment. Respect the ecology on which your life depends. Then forward to the future in love and unity. Never you look back. Look straight ahead. The light is ahead. Be humane and kind to your fellow mankind. And live in peace and unity in your community. At every end, there is a beginning. Yesterday shaped today, and today will shape tomorrow. Everything that is here today was here before, and many times before will go away and return in like manner. We are told that in 6 days the Almighty created the earth and rest on the seventh. However, this 6 years represents 6,000 years. And the one rest day represent, in the sight of the Almighty, represent 1,000 years. There are six worlds to each cell. Each cell take 1,000 years to create. So over that 6,000 years, one cell of world was created. A cell of world measure 93,312,000,000 square miles. Number of cells of world in our three universes, semi-positive, negative and positive, 2,519,424. And these creation time created over a period of 15,116,544,000 years. The time to create all these worlds, they have been created long ago and cycling. However, this is not known on positive timeline. The wisdom on positive timeline is limited, whereas the human being only using 1/6 of its mental capacity. That is why we have all the problem about color and things like that. Color is a paint. Everyone change color. Those who are black today will white tomorrow, and those who are white today will black tomorrow. There is no need to quarrel and talk about color. The United Nations. Is the United Nations following all instructions that I have handed out to them? That they must separate in three autonomous bodies: the African and Caribbean segment, the Asian, and the Western world. 3 segments. That is what they are instructed to do. They are responsible to ensure that all countries treat their people in accordance with the law of the Almighty. However, they have been the one promoting war and fighting wars all over the world. That's how they make their money, under the influence of the United States. They are the one that should be managing the central bank, the national international bank. Every day we are hearing about loan from other people. The only bank that should be giving loans to government should be the central bank. I notice the UK and EU separating. The EU is not happy about that because they seem to be benefiting the most from that union. However, each tub will have to stand up on its own bottom at this time. Everyone to his own fig tree, and there will be no one to make you tremble. That is what you have been told in the book of Micah. Therefore, it is imperative that Jamaica put all the things in place to ensure that our country can stand on its own footing. For example, food. We need to produce all the food we consume. And this is important in this time, since it is not wise to eat from the external in this time when there are a lot of germs going around at the end. And it is wiser and environmentally friendly to eat around your surrounding, since you are consuming your own carbon and not a foreign carbon that you might pick up some health problem from. I thought the wind plant was put up to help to reduce the cost of energy. However, I noticed that it is being sold to rich people to make money on the stock exchange. The poor not benefiting from green energy, which is supposed to be cheaper than oil. I thought they would use that money from the stock exchange, from the stock market, to build more wind energy. So in due time we can fully wind and solar energy. It is imperative that we move to all the new technologies. That is what will improve our economy and help to green up keep our environment green. It is crucial to the health of our people and all living creatures. Health is imperative. Health before wealth. And truth before lies. When are you going to start telling the truth around here? Everyone living in a lie. For one to be happy, there must be truth and health, good family life and unity. And only a truthful, healthy, wise people can live humane and kind. The PPP, when it come into power, will give universal salary from birth to 12. You give the child $5,000 every month, from 12 to 18, until working till the person get a work. They get $8,000. They get a debit card that they can use online. The accumulated amount is then placed in a account where over time the balance can pay off based on the economic flow and the inflationary position of the country. A tax is levied, say, on goods and service to reduce the universal salary balance, because that is not a physical money, so they can always pump it up to whatever level. It's like adding more money to the economy, only that you are not adding a physical money at this time. But you have to make sure that you don't overcharge your economy or undercharge. So the people managing the economy will have to manage efficiently and watch the economic flow from time to time. To control crime and violence, this have to be from the root, from the beginning, within district and communities. Therefore, you need to have district council, it is community councillors, who call on citizens at least once every quarter or once every 2 months to ensure that they are okay. This along with house inspector and family counselor, who can find out if there's a problem in each of the household that they survey and correct it from the start. Ensure that all children going to school and this and thing like this. That is how you prevent crime from the root. You cannot wait until things get bad, then you turn out police and them to shoot down everybody. Have to tackle things from where it start giving the problem. We have like water problem. From day one, the instruction was to have river training, in that you can have area where you bang up the river, that the water settle within that area, so you don't run fast and wash away the land. It's accumulate there, so and over time it move on to another area, and you have another area where the water also settle. Over time, these places will be waterlogged, and you have a lot of water after rainfall and so forth. The greenhouse effect. This is one of I work in earlier. I think I have delivered the information to many schools all over on greenhouse, how to set up greenhouse farms and things like that. Water harvesting, how to harvest your roof water. Tax collection. That is a big problem in Jamaica. So much tax is collecting around here that I wonder what the government have been doing with all that money. Every time you buy a phone call, tax. Every call you make, whether it goes through or not, tax. GCT, excise duty, etc., etc., and the list goes on. What amount of money is being collected annually for tax in Jamaica? What we use all that money to do? Import motor vehicles, or we change it out in foreign exchange and send it outside the country? Something is wrong inside here with our tax collection. Why we have to keep borrowing day in, day out? Or revenue is not properly managed, neither the foreign exchange. Therefore, a change of government under high guidance will ensure that taxpayer money are properly taken care of and spent in their interests, and not to run election and pay bad man and so forth, and you have people who thief it away or give it away to their foreign bosses and so forth. But that is what is happening around here now. A lot of people moving out of things, and we are the slaves. That is why they continue to refer to us as slave descendant. Nothing, not really of anything. From 2001, I indicated that we should plant up a lot of trees: coconut, breadfruit, banana, coffee. We should, and as to coffee, I indicated that there will be a lull in demand for coffee as people get more environmentally conscious and more health conscious. A lot of people won't be drinking coffee like first time. The older people would engage more coffee drinking. Therefore, we need to reduce coffee production for export and plant some corn. We need to produce cornmeal locally, and rice. We need to reduce the sugarcane land and get into rice, and all those flowers in your garden, you need to replace some of them with herbs, tea bush. We want to move away from the consumption of large animal as meat, cow, goat, pig, and so forth, and move to rabbit, chicken. These are cleaner, especially rabbit, straight herbalist. Herbit, they eat vegetarians. We want to ensure that our forestries in Jamaica, each parish, should have a substantial forestry department, forestry area. I have dropped off information to the forestry people all from day one, from the start, as to how they should improve our forestry in Jamaica and make sure that we have a lot of green. And these places must be planted out with fruit trees and so forth, not just bush and trees, wild trees, but a lot of fruit trees. And I've indicated to the Prime Minister that they should hand over the Crown land in Enfield, Windsor Forest, Hopeton area to I for development. We want to put a big, large play field at the front part of that property, right by the Enfield corner, below the Enfield corner, the gate there. So good area for entertainment park, cricket field, football field, and so forth. Therefore, I expect that to be up and running very soon before I go home.